Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna be making Syaoran from CardCaptor Sakura. So we have Magnolia Way skin. This is 09 Brown from Crafter's Secret, which I'm gonna be using for his eyes. Here is Crafter's Secret Orange, Crafter's Secret Yellow. This is Impeccable Kelly Green. I love this yarn, Toasted Almonds. And then we have a white and black yarn. I already made him a couple of pair of arms right here. And then we got safety eyes right here and all my other tools. So I'm already in the middle of like crocheting this and trying to get done with before Christmas, because I am making this for somebody else. Get started. Hi guys, I'm back with another update. So here I'm working on his legs, currently doing his little outfit thing. Okay, so I'm gonna call this a skirt right here because it's supposed to be like the part where I attach it, like how I do with most skirts, something like this. It's gonna be on the front and the back side, and these are what he wears underneath it, which are green shoes, and then he wears this white pants underneath. I'm changing the color to green because the top part's gonna be green. So yeah, this is what we have so far. I'll be back with the next update. Okay, so here's the little skirt thing that I made for him. And once it goes around his waist, it has like these two little flaps. So that way it can show his legs on the side, which I'll show you anyways. But this is what it looks like. I did it in green. And then I sewed on the... I didn't sew it on. I slip stitched the orange on. And yeah, that's what we have so far. That's what it looks like. Now I'm just going to go ahead and attach it. Okay, so here's the next update, what it looks like when I attach on the bottom part. So I think you get the idea that it's supposed to have like the two flaps, although I did make this a little bit too wide where you can't even see the pants on the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo this entire part and probably cut it down just slightly a bit more, that way we can see the legs. I did 6 stitches right here for like the width, and I think I'm gonna reduce it down to 4, and we're gonna see how this looks like. Yeah, this is what it looks like on the side, and I really like how it looks on the side, but the front and the back side needs to be reduced. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, here's an update on Syaoran and his body completed. Oh wait, not his body. All the way up to his head completed. And these are the eyes I gave him. These are the 09 Brown yarn. So I gave him dark eyes because he's gonna have like a lighter hair. And I also gave him the black cornered eyes because he's like a more serious, uptight kid. And this is how I did the body. So this is the little skirt area that I had to redo. So on my second attempt, I think I got it down pretty good. It does show the pants on the front side, along the sides as well. So here's what it looks like. And then the back side is pretty much the same thing. He does have little details on this part, which I might actually take out my lace yarns to create the little details instead of using like this yellow one right here for like the little bulky circles and stuff. Yeah, gonna be right back with the next update. Guys, following back up with another quick update. So I made both of the sleeves. I actually managed to make these little long sleeves that I've been wanting to do. I've seen other crocheters do this. And here's what mine looks like. It starts off with Kelly Green and it goes on to yellow for the borders. And then I also slip stitch on the orange. Here's what mine looks like on the side. It has like the little opening in the middle. So hopefully that's how it's supposed to be. Here's what the back side looks like. And I love it so much so far. And of course, I just finished this little detail on the front right here. This little yin yang symbol, which I think I did a pretty decent job at on the very first attempt. And I decided just to keep it because I think it looked pretty good enough, as well as creating this little circular yellow circle that's supposed to be right here as well. I couldn't find a yarn that exactly matches the yellow for this one, so I just used this lighter lemon color, which is from Artiste. And of course the white and the black one as well. And yeah, overall really happy with this. I'm gonna have to do the center now, and I'll be right back with the next update. Okay, so I'm back with the next update. So here is his body completely finished. I did the sleeves and added these little details of the little bells on the sleeves. And then I completed the front part with the little circle using the lace yarn, black, and then the outer ring is lemon. 3 little, I don't know what these are called, these little marks, white marks, also in lace yarn. Here is the little belt part. And yeah, that's pretty much what the front part looks like. Whoops. Currently working on the bangs, and here is the back side, and it looks so cool. This little detail right here. I think it's supposed to be like a crescent moon for one of the references that I saw, but there weren't many references of this character, so I had to use reference of figures and such. And there's also another little bell right here at the bottom. So yeah, 3 of them, and I'll be back with the final update. Hi guys, I'm back with the final update. So here's Syaoran with everything completed. I know I didn't show much progress with the hat and stuff, but I think I managed to make it. Here's the side profile, and I have these 24mm eyes, which I added on for the detail because he has like this black little design on the side. And then here is the back side and what that looks like right here. And I did a bunch of slip stitches for the details, and the other side is pretty much the same thing. It's supposed to be like symmetrical. And the top part here, more slip stitches. So yeah, this is what the final results for Syaoran looks like. The hat is removable, and here is what he looks like without the hat on. I even completed the head. The head is full of hair, it just looks regular, it's all flat, that way the hat can be put on easier. And here is the extra view of the hat and what it looks like on the inside. I pinned down the safety eyes with the washers just so it can stay in place because glue will not stick to this type of plastic safety eye. So yeah, that's the result. I even glued a little, whoops, glued this little yarn around here for the details. Some people did the details better than I did, but I think I did a pretty decent job. There's the hat. I did back loop only right here, although one thing I wish I could fix was this little back loop only, which shows on the front part, and it's not perfectly even, but I think that's okay. So yeah, that's what we have so far. The hat and him. Next we're gonna do Sakura. Hi guys, I'm back and now I'm gonna be making Sakura from the Final Judgment, and these are the colors I'll be using for her. We have Kelly Green, which are for her eyes. This is Neon Pink from I Love This Yarn. We got Black Magnolia Way for the skin. There's white over there. Here is Amethyst from I Love This Yarn. Toasted Almonds from I Love This Yarn. Yellow, also from I Love This Yarn, and pink as well. This is Impeccable Butterscotch. And yeah, this is also another kind of complicated costume. I swear all these magical girl characters have super detailed costumes and they look so unique. It took me, it feels like, what, forever to finish Syaoran, and now I'll be back with the next update. Alright, welcome back to another progress update on Sakura. Here are her legs. There's so many colors and different color changes that happen. I started off with the bottom with white, and then I did some color changing with neon pink, and again with white, and I did some invisible single crochet, and then I switched to amethyst, to skin, butterscotch, and then back up to white. So like we have multiple colors going on. I tried to really simplify this outfit since right here, okay, I have like this butterscotch because she's supposed to be wearing this suit that has like really thick layer across her hips, and I can't really do that, so I went ahead and simplified it and just made it across her legs instead, and the rest of her body is pretty much gonna be white. Her outfit's actually pretty simple otherwise. I'll be right back with the next update. Hi guys, welcome back to another update. So I'm currently in the middle of working, so I added the limbs on, gave her the brown hair cap, and I'm currently making this little ribbon for the bow that's across her chest, and I'm directly gluing that right onto round 20. There's gonna be another little bow right there, which I'm currently attaching on. So yeah, once I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and create the little cape that goes around her. I'm not very good at capes, but I hope this turns out well. Anyway, see you back in the next update. Hi guys, welcome back to the final update for Sakura. So here is how I did her. Her hair is actually quite simple because this is what it looks like, by the way. Cap on with a cape and everything. The cape is actually removable. So this is what she looks like with her outfit without the cape. I just made it removable because I feel like it's simpler that way for me to make it. At first I was gonna make like the bow attached to the cape, but then I was like, that's a little bit too complicated and I don't want to make it like to where you can tie it on. It's a little bit harder to do. So I feel like if it's just going to be sitting on the shelf, it's probably easier if you just kind of like move it around like this and then keep it still. It actually does stay in place. And then same thing with the hat too, it's also removable. So here's what Sakura looks like with our cap on. This is what her cap looks like. Here's the little half ovals. I made a yellow one and then butterscotch on top. I made 2 of those and then put it on each side. I just put the cap on and then I just put it on like above like the corner of her eyes right here. So here's what her hair looks like. She has these 2 little strands. I use slip stitch strands to make that, and then I put it like in the middle of the hair cap right here on top, and then I use 8 chains, and then I use these half double crochet strands, and then a couple of more slip stitch strands right here that go on the side, and it's covered up by the half double crochet strands, which creates a simple hair. And her hair is actually really simple, which is why I really like it. Because like the back side, it pretty much gives off the shape of her general hair shape. Hopefully that makes sense. And yeah, overall, very happy with how it turned out. I thought she was going to be more complicated, but I think I managed with the color changing part overall. If I just color change a little bit, it ends up looking like her. Pretty happy with how I did the legs. It's very colorful. Here are the little circles. It's supposed to be for like the pom-poms. I hope they're called that. And it goes at the end of like these little ribbons, the ribbon tail or something like that. This is the bow that I just simply glued on. And yeah, that's it for her. Very easy to do. Gave her the Kelly Green eyes. And I'm actually making my copy right now of the doll. This one's going to somebody else. So yeah, hopefully they will like it a lot. Very happy with this and how it turned out. It took me about 2 days to make this one, and I'm glad like the hat pretty much fits on perfectly like that. It looks so good. I love it. Looks just like Sakura. Love how it turned out. Oh my gosh, her cape's falling off. But yeah, you get the idea. And going back to this guy, the final update for him as well. So with the hair, we have like 4 chains right here, here, and then the rest are all pretty much filled up with 8 chains. Filled up with 8 chains across the bottom. I left a little bit of strands sticking out, and it's just like partially glued on, so that way he has like a few strands poking out. But otherwise, they're just glued down. But for him though, I had to fill up the entire head with hair. So here's how I did it. 8 chain strands, and then it's like 8 chain across or here. There's 1 right here to fill it up. So I usually do like around the edges first. Well, it starts out with the bangs. The bangs, and then followed by the edges, and then followed by the top part, and then the very back. Whatever can fit there, that's how I place my hair strands. And overall, I think it does look like him. Really happy with how it turned out. The outfit, I love how it looks. I love the sleeves. The first time trying out these longer sleeves, and I'm pretty happy with the results. I think I did a really decent job with my very first yin yang symbol. Looks great. Then I also have these little bells right here, which I just kind of glued on the edge. Detail of the back is a little bit different too. But overall, yeah, very happy with how it turned out. Looks so good. Here's the hat again with the safety eye. I'm so glad I finally actually made use of these eyes. Oh my gosh. It looks so cool. Didn't think I'd be using this for like decor. That is amazing. Wow. I wish I had those little tiny bells too, so that way I could put it like on the edge of the sleeves. I've seen other people do that. I don't have those. So yeah guys, I will have the notes to Syaoran and Sakura in my Ko-fi. They're just gonna be the notes similar to Naruto, so if you know how to look and crochet, I pretty much tell you how to make the pieces, and you can pretty much put them all together, of course using along with the little weave pattern. Links are also in the description box below for that pattern, and also my hair tutorial if you don't know how to make these type of hair strands. And of course, if you like my notes, my content, and all that stuff, please go ahead and give me a donation. That will help me out very much with creating more of these content. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back with another video soon. Bye!